Drinking. Hello, lovelies. How are you today? We're sitting in the plant room. Just want to maybe stand up. I want to showcase her t-shirts because I usually showcase mine. That's the notorious RGB. And we loved her and still love her. And as you can tell, we have the notorious RGB action figure. And I'm saying RGB, RBG.
Yeah.
Pen, put it over our faces. There you go. All right, so that was that. Bye, Ruth. We miss you. Okay. All right, today, Rusty's got some other stuff for us.
Clown egg.
Clown egg.
Clown eggs.
I don't know what a clown egg is.
Clown eggs.
We're going to find out what a clown egg is because I
Multiple
have...
eggs. Clown eggs.
Somebody
See?
might be here.
Clown
So it's
eggs.
an egg that's designed like a clown?
So the three that you saw there are three. I just did a close up of some of them. I figured after you listen to all this information, you'll want to look into this more.
Okay.
So you can find your own pictures of the Clown Egg Museum, basically. So since about
Keep talking.
yeah, there might be an actual thing happening with the eggs here. We're just gonna pause it. Pause. I'll be back in just one moment.
And
we're back.
I'm back. Better.
So, clown eggs.
Clown eggs.
So since about the 1940s, there has been, that's when like this actually started. There was this man named Stan Bolt.
Stan
B-U-L-T, Bolt. And he was not a clown, but he was a clown enthusiast. He loved it. He loved the concept. He loved the
I'm afraid of
everything about it. The entertainment of it
Oh,
all,
yeah.
like the dramatics of the different types of face paint. So because he liked it so much, he just started painting eggs.
So did
With
John
clown
Wayne
faces.
Gacy. Just saying.
I can only
Sorry.
hope. I don't know if his clown is. I don't know if
He's
he
a paint
ever
clown.
officially registered his face
No.
through the registry.
Well, it's officially registered in the I'm a
different
creepy man.
registry.
Yeah.
Different registry.
Very creepy person. Very
So
evil.
basically, what happened? So like, super enjoyed clowns, started howling out eggs, started painting their faces on it, and it almost turned into this like display at, I believe it was, I didn't write down everything because there's a lot of information on this, but it was like a display in a local restaurant type entertainment bar place,
Oh, cool.
and they had these eggs, and that closed and the eggs kind of disappeared,
Oh.
and we didn't know exactly where they went, but the concept lived on. So it ended up turning into an actual registry. So this is all in the UK, by the way. So like, it was a Clowns International organization, and that's where you would register your look. So you have your
so
look, you figured out
you
your
have
look,
a certain style, and then you register your
register
face.
that face.
Your mug. Yeah.
And it's
Oh.
painted on an egg, and then that's put in there. Now that pretty much
Okay.
copyrights your clown egg. Your clown egg copyrights your face. Clown eggs
that
copyrighting
is
faces
very
since
cool.
1940. That would be a fun shirt. Clown eggs
Yeah.
copywriting faces since 1940.
Yes, and then we have to do our own clown. Ooh, we'll have to do
I have to find my
clown
look
faces.
first.
Yeah, and then make eggs. I used to make Easter bunnies out of eggs.
So there now, mind you, there's a ton of them. So over time, this became
Yeah.
something that was growing and growing. At one point, actually, when they started gathering them, some lady learned about this and calls and said, "Hey, I've got 20 like original clown eggs with faces in
Oh
my spare
my
room. You guys want it for your
goodness.
museum?" So they got some of the original ones painted
Oh,
by Stan
I got
Bolt, which is
goosebumps.
amazing. So in about 2010, this person named Debbie Smith came in, and was one of the people responsible for recording the likeness, and that's somebody they interviewed in one of these articles that I was reading. And she was talking about different concepts when it comes to painting it. So if you take a clown that maybe has big white eyes and like a big smile, and then that's it.
Like Trixie Mattel has big eyes.
Not at all what we're talking about, but yes, big eyes.
She's not a clown.
But so if you were to take these like two sections, so like it was just this white and like this was red, and the rest of it was a different color, that's going to be a very easy face to paint on an egg.
Yeah.
But now take somebody maybe like a clown that keeps their face like this, but just has a few lines coming around and something coming down.
Oh, right.
Now you're
You have to
basically
do the
painting a
face.
portrait
Yeah, you're doing
of
the
a
portrait.
human on an egg and then adding those details. So that was one of the struggles she talked about. And then they actually, it hasn't changed much since it was first started in the 1940s.
Wow.
Basically, the big change was they went from using real eggs to ceramic eggs.
Oh.
So they no longer had to like hollow out, be so gentle. There was
Yeah.
no like remaking them when one of them broke. You know, because that's
that
something
makes
that has
sense.
to happen.
Yeah, because when the Easter eggs I used to do, you poke a little hole on the top and a bigger hole in the bottom, and you literally blow the egg and blow all the stuff through,
Yeah.
and then let it sit, hollow it out. And I used to do the little pom poms.
That's exactly what
make
they
the
do.
little
is that
bunny
they're
rabbits for
holding it and
Easter, and then
painting
the little
faces.
feet. Yeah. Oh, very
Yeah, and then-
cool.
I'm trying to think of like what else I was
Well,
learning
that's
about it.
very interesting. So then you would have your signature look
Mm-hmm.
copyrighted, and the copyright of it is on an egg.
Yeah, and
Okay.
someone like, so this Debbie Smith, that's one of the people that took over painting, one of the things some of them will do is they'll do 3 likenesses. So
Oh.
it's one for the actual museum, one for whatever
Oh, 3
thing,
the
and
same.
then one to give to, so
The-
like here's your
the
clown
clown.
face on an egg.
So the clown gets to keep an egg.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's hundreds of them in this museum.
That's so
They're now
fun.
somewhere else. They're at London Clowns
They should do a tour.
Gallery and Museum in the UK.
And all you UK people, let us know if you get a chance to go to the clown egg museum.
And it just, I would say, I feel like that would be crazy to go into, and like
Yeah,
somebody,
take photos for
the
us.
people
Oh my
that are no
gosh.
longer here, the clowns that are no longer with us, they're like
Yeah.
almost immortalized through this. And one of the quotes that was said that I like, when they were discussing how the industry is definitely dying off.
Yeah.
You don't get, especially now, I mean, you'll have people that maybe we'll still have internet people that are doing clown makeup, like our lovely Summer, that are
Yes.
doing clown makeup, and they end up finding their signature face, and maybe even though it's a different style, it's not the normal clown around everyone's used to, like
Right.
maybe that part of the industry will live. But one of the people interviewed said, even though it's a dying industry, clowning will continue forever.
Oh.
It's great to make people laugh. Like Mel Brooks once said, laughter blows the dust off your soul.
Oh, Mel Brooks.
Yes.
He's a genius, and he's married to Ann Baxter. Never would have picked those two together. I remember just really quick is your brother when he was like in high school and he was trying to figure out what he wanted to be when he got out of high school, and I really, because of his antics and everything, and he's very jovial.
Yes.
I was willing to pay for him to go to clown school and send him there. I said, I know you have careers and stuff, but how fun to be. Remember Noodles the Clown?
Oh, of course, yes.
When we went to the American School of the Deaf in Hartford, Connecticut. And we mentioned that in
I
another
go back
video.
years later. I went back there to work a carnival. This is us going to visit.
Yeah, we had gone to visit prior to her going back, and then in the other video when she walks out and everybody's just they're all hearing impaired. So I got goosebumps and I'm losing my speech because it's just overwhelming. But we had gone when she was small to the American School of the Deaf just to visit, and we were bringing a couple of the hearing impaired kids with us, if I remember correctly or whatever. But anyway, there was Noodles the Clown, and yeah, you hooked up with Noodles, like you guys were like buddies.
Yeah,
and it was
fun.
and she was very impressed by Noodles. Maybe that's why we're clowning people
Around.
with the Noodles. Maybe it's all you, Noodles.
I will
Shout
also
out.
showcase. We'll have
Of
to do a
course.
video soon. Oh, with the light on it too. We'll have to do a video soon because
it's
I've gotten
caution tape
some
and blood.
new earrings
Oh my.
in
Yeah, she did.
recently. So we'll do an add-on collection from what you've seen
Yeah.
in the last.
Oh
time.
yes. Keep on collecting those ears.
Yes.
Are we all done with
That
this?
is everything we have for you today on
Awesome.
clown eggs. But go check it out. There's some really
Yeah.
amazing pictures. Instead of me trying to focus them all on the phone, you guys can go look them
You
up.
can
There,
maybe look 'em
there's
up,
some
yeah.
cool different clowns you've never heard of. Some you might recognize. Nostalgia.
And
Clown eggs.
if you do live in the UK and you do find out where it's at and it's not far from where you are, please go and take some photos and send us the photos. 'Cause truly would very much love to see them.
Clown eggs.
Yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we hardly ever say that, and so many other people say it every time. So maybe we're supposed to say it more often. I don't know. Anyway, love you guys. Be well, all that jazz, and stay warm. We got some storms going around here.